Listen, man, I'm ready to rise. I'm tired of being locked up in this cage. I'm tired of being locked up in this cell. Can't you see it in me, yeah? I'm ready to rise, y'all. Yeah, I'm ready to rise. Check this one out, y'all. Yeah. From the slums of the ghetto shores, from prison lockdowns, to my emotional struggles of incarceration written down on paper in bookstores. Can't you see it in my walk, talking eyes that I'm ready to rise? You can talk about my past, the character slips I've had, it won't last. When I was 16, I made one of the worst decisions of my life, and it cost me everything I had. In 1994, I was sentenced to 2 natural life sentences without the possibility of parole for first-degree murder, armed robbery with a firearm. A life was taken in my case, and I've suffered for many years, but I've been redeemed, and I've been brought back just to let y'all know that you can be a king. Check out this story. I think it'll change your life. Redemption, baby. What's up, y'all? This JD with Redemption Kings. And man, I want to talk today, y'all, about a story involving me again. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stick with me for a few, man. You know, I've been talking about some of the things that I've seen in the chain gang, but this been here, you know, I'm not proud to talk about this story with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? I'm gonna give it to y'all raw because, you know, your significant other on the outside ain't the only one that can get up under your skin. You understand what I'm saying? Now, let me say the year is 2016. No. I say 2014, 15. I'm at Cross City, y'all. Now, you know, I'm doing my thing. I'm working in the computer class. I'm making money in the computer class. You feel what I'm saying? Not no, you know, real specific stuff, but, you know, I'm coming up, I'm hustling. So I get an opportunity to work for an organization called Pride Enterprises that's inside institutions throughout the Florida prison system. These people pay you 55 cents an hour to work for them. Now, I know that might look like that's all robbery, but they teach you all kind of skills too. You feel me? So I hop to it. I say, hey, yeah, I'm gonna be hustling, and I'm gonna go work for these people, and they're gonna pay me $55 every 2 weeks. That's money in my pocket, and I'm hustling. For a dude like me in the chain gang, hey, that's consistency. You feel me? But something happened, man, that I would imagine happened to me. You feel me? Y'all gonna think I'm crazy about telling y'all this story. Y'all gonna think this, man, what is this dude talking about? But I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you how this chain gang gets you, right? So I started working in Pride. I started working in sales support. Now I get good. I get so good that these people start letting me take 30, 40-minute breaks because I'm getting all my work done. We making money. You feel me? So on one of my breaks, I'm outside. You know, I'm eating a little something, drinking a little something. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that's gonna get me drunk or nothing like that. Not on the job, y'all. But I'm out there hanging out, and guess what I see? I see a black cat walk in front of me and just sit in front of me and look at me. Like I had something to give it. So I'm like, man, shoot. Because I don't like cats. So the cat meowed at me. You know what I'm saying? So I looked at the little cat belly and seen that the cat had a fat belly. I said, dang, this cat got kitten. So let me tell y'all what I did. I did something that I promised myself that I'd never do in the chain gang, y'all. When I first came in the chain gang, everybody had pets. Spiders, lizards, praying mantis, roaches, mice, man, anything that you can name, hawks, birds, snakes, garter snake, anything that you can name, an inmate made it into a pet. And I said, man, listen, that's straight up institutionalized at its best. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going out like that. That's what I told myself. But that day, man, when that cat meowed on me and rubbed against my leg, something broke. I was like, hold on, man, something going on. Because you know what I did next? The fish steak that I would usually put in my soup for lunch, I gave that kitten half of it. I gave him half of my fish steaks that I went to the canteen and bought. So because the kid had kitten. So man, from that day forth, y'all, I fed that cat every day. Yeah, I even gave her a name, Fluffy. I said, hey, Fluffy, and I used to call it. So all the inmates used to be jealous of me because they used to come out there and call the cat and it never came. As soon as I called it, it ran to me. You know why? Because I was feeding it $2.59 fish steaks every day. I mean, it went from half to the whole tray, y'all. I'm messed up by the cat. I'm rubbing the cat meowing, we play. Every time I get off on my time, my break, I go out there and play with the cat. Go out there and play with the cat. So guess what? The cats finally had their kittens. So when the girl had the kittens, guess what she take? She take the kittens to come to me. Now I'm looking at all the cats. They more and proud. Listen, I feel like I'm a proud father. I got this cat. I'm feeding all of them now. I'm talking about they dipping in my. Listen, they all in my canteen. You know what I'm saying? When I call, all of them coming. Everybody like, oh, that's so cute and everything like this here. So I'm like, yeah. I mean, listen, I did this for about a month and a half. So one day, you know, I done got me like 2 fish steaks. Cause I'm gonna feed the cat and I'm gonna feed the kittens. You know what I'm saying? I done had this all planned out, y'all. So I come to the job, go in there. You know, I said, Fluffy don't come. So I said, dang, she must be gone so well. So I go in and do my work. Break come, I go back out there. I say, hey, Fluffy. Fluffy never come. Now I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad, right? I'm like, man, what's going on? The first thing came in my mind, did an eagle hawk get her and kill the kittens? You know what I'm saying? And the second thing came in my mind was, okay, these people see that I work here and that when on my break, I'm always out there playing with this cat. Did they send the police to come get the cat and take him off and escort the cat off the compound? Because I keep playing and feeding the cat. So I go ask them. They said, no, Jerry, we love the cats. You can feed the cat, you do good work for us. So I said, okay. So what had the cat gone though? Because now my feelings involved. You know what I'm saying? I had to put my fish steaks and I put everything in this cat. You feel what I'm saying? Old thuggish JD. This cat in the middle of my heart, right? So I'm in an honor dorm at Cross City. We in C-dorm. Same place where I just told y'all in the past story that I used to make the bucket stuff at, right? So I'm in a dorm one night. And man, I see the kitten, which is Fluffy, my Fluffy. I said, Fluffy. And she turned, she looked up at the window. So I knew it was her. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't see the kittens nowhere around. So I said, dang, that's where she went. She ain't where I worked at. She went all the way on this side of the pound. So I told myself, I got these 2 sardines for Fluffy. I'm gonna make sure her and the kids eat. You feel what I'm saying? As soon as I see them. But I never see Fluffy. I'm like, dang, where the cat is? She got to be around here somewhere. And one day, everything came clear to me, y'all. One day I'm in line waiting on child. The sky's clear. It was hot. The day was a good day. I had pretty much forgot about Fluffy, man. Fluffy wasn't even on my mind no more. You know what I'm saying? I had to save me money. My fish sticks is going back in my soups, whole. You know what I'm saying? I ain't spending no money on no kids. I'm good. Listen, I see Fluffy walk by. She got 3 kittens. Now they down there full grown, trailing her, right? And then I see a big black tomcat walking behind Fluffy. And when I see the tomcat, guess what, man? Listen, y'all might say I'm crazy, but it looked like he looked at me and smirked. I'm like, man, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? So I called Fluffy. Fluffy don't even pay attention to me. That's when I learned that them cats had their own mind. You can call them how many times you want. They gonna do whatever they wanna do. You feel me? So Fluffy kept running. I'm like, dang, all it started doing is recounting all these fish steaks, all this money that I done put in this cat belly, and her kids, and she got the nerve to walk by me like this here. Y'all listen, check this out. Now, when I came to my senses, I understood that was the beginning of an institutionalization of the mind. You feel me? So, you know, I said, dang, Fluffy done got him a tomcat, right? I said, that's okay. And Fluffy gonna do him the same way. And guess what, y'all? If I'm lying, I'm flying. People, if y'all know who we, if y'all out there, y'all listening to this show, y'all was in the chain gang with me in Cross City, and y'all used to hear that cat scream all night. One day I went out there, I was like, God, please. I shot out the window, even through the bar. The cat went shut up. You know why the cat went shut up? Because Fluffy had left him for another tomcat. And the cat was out there screaming, all night. I said, God damn, Fluffy is not playing out here. You understand what I'm saying? See, let me tell y'all something, man. When you was locked up like I was, and you had all that time, you paid attention to stuff like that. When a cat go to cry, you like, oh, that's new. It's a different sound. Let's go see what it is by. You understand what I'm saying? And man, listen, when this cat wiggled his way into my heart and went taking my fish stage, you know what I'm saying? You know, I wasn't happy to see her go, but she left. You know what I'm saying? And at the end, I saved me some money, but I learned a lesson from this situation, y'all. It's the same lesson you'll learn out here in the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's that a woman is hers alone. A cat gonna do whatever the heck she wanna do. If she wanna go turn up, she gonna turn up. You know what I'm saying? Either I'ma still come with them fish steak or I ain't. She gonna do her thing. Now when she decide to say, you know what, meow, and run up over here and rub on my leg and decide to give me that attention, and if I want it, then it is what it is. But I learned a lesson from that cat. You know how I say I can learn a lesson from that cat, y'all? It's because Fluffy wasn't the only cat that tried to trick me. The next cat didn't have a chance. And that's another story for another time. Because when I went to the canteen one time, a cat came and rubbed me up on my leg and looked at me and said, meow. Now the cat looked fatter than me. You know what I did? Kicked the cat out the way and told her they ain't getting no more canteen out of me. Absolutely not. Not JD. I had to hard my share, y'all. Now I know this was an ordinary, out of the way story. You understand what I'm saying? But nonetheless, it was a chain gang story that I was blessed to have and experience because I learned lessons from it. Life is all about lessons, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Life is about lessons. You know what I'm saying? You can't control everything. You feel what I'm saying? And some things that you think is meant for you, that's gonna always be for you. Might get up one day and meow and go follow the next tomcat, and how you gonna feel about it? That's what I want to know from my followers right there. How y'all gonna feel about it, man? Listen, I got an album coming out, y'all. It's a Portrait album, man, and it's fire, y'all. It's good. I want y'all to support it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be putting samples out there so y'all can hear. And yes, sir. And a lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying, is gonna be able to get some free, you know what I'm saying, some free CDs off me, man. Some free stuff, man, that I want to hit you out with y'all. Just to let y'all hear what I got going on, man. You hear me? Because it is fire. It ain't no, and I'm gonna put them samples out there so y'all can hear, man. I appreciate y'all supporting the kid. You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't been on here like I supposed to be because life's taking its course, but I'm gonna let y'all know, man, that I love y'all and my passion and my purpose is to bring the redeemed home, whether they in a chain gang or whether they out here in society. You feel me? Please comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Like to the kid, man. Let me know what y'all going on, man, because I want to get involved with y'all. Man, if y'all got any questions for JD, any questions at all, if y'all say, man, listen, JD, we want you to go live, I'm going to go live because I ain't like these other cats out here that might want to, you know what I'm saying, use this for their personal business. I want to educate y'all, and I want to vibe with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Everything is about y'all, and it's about y'all benefit. My life and the pain that I went through, the things that I done, you know what I'm saying, overcame, especially in the chain gang. You know what I'm saying? It's life lessons, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm an old cat. I'm an old school dude. But I'm going to tell you something, man. The flavor that I flow down, it's all about that, man. It's all about giving. It's all about extending that love to y'all. Because that's what JD is all about, man. That's why I am a redeemed king to the fullest. You feel me? Absolutely, I am a redeemed king. Let me tell y'all something, man. I made this show because I wanted to show y'all that, you know what I'm saying, it ain't about me, it's about y'all. And let me tell you something, the album, the title of this album It's from life to freedom. You know what I'm saying? JD, a redemption king story. You know what I'm saying? It's my pain, man, that I'm giving to y'all. Stay blessed, man, and stay up. JD out, baby.